Alright guys and gals, what's going on? It's Jack and welcome back to another video. I will try to not sound as rusty as I probably will in this commentary because it's been a while since I did one. I never really script my commentaries. I don't read out of anything. I just kind of do my thing, so to speak, right? Uncut. So let's get right into the nitty gritty. So I just got done watching Thunder's latest video. And it really kind of put things in perspective for me, right? I mean, granted, sometimes all you need is a little bit of help and inspiration from another YouTuber that seemingly is a lot better. Well, not seemingly, that is a lot better and is wiser and knows what the hell they're doing a lot better than, like, let's say somebody like me. You know, it really is no secret at this point, especially when you see this guy, you know, saying towards the end of his video, and I'm kind of paraphrasing here, that there pretty much is no hope for Call of Duty anymore and that they're pretty much going to be jumping ship to Battlefield or maybe another game or whatnot. And at this point right now, we got E3 coming up in about 24 to 36 hours at this point, okay? It is almost 3 a.m. in the morning as I'm recording this, okay? So with all the things that are said and leaked and rumored about E3 and all the different kind of genres of games that are coming out or whatnot, and everything that is going to be presented to us, things that we suspect and yet at the same time things that we do not suspect, and the overall direction that gaming, not Call of Duty, but gaming in itself is heading, is something that to me is a hell of a lot bigger and a hell of a lot more exciting than a franchise that used to be a hell of a lot more exciting and a hell of a lot bigger and a hell of a lot more faithful to its audience, especially its hardcore audience, the guys that made that genre and that game and franchise is what it is. At this point right now, what matters most is basically gaming itself. I mean, it's okay. Let's break it down, shall we? Whether you're a content creator, whether you are a person that's just a gaming enthusiast, whether you are a filthy casual, whether you're a Call of Duty fan, a non-Call of Duty fan, as long as you are some form of gamer, right? What is the reason that you play games? What is the primary reason that you play games, or to help you out even more? What is it that got you into, what is it that got you into gaming in the first place? Well, why did you fall in love with gaming in the first place? And I bet you most of you guys, especially for those of you guys that watch my videos that have been around for a while, according to my demographic, a lot of you guys are anywhere from 18 to 40 years old. Okay, so I guarantee you that most of your answers are not going to be Call of Duty. Okay, like for me in general, I'll never forget the day when I first started gaming. It was almost 30 years ago, guys. I'll be 37 in September, and when I turn 37, I will have been gaming for 30 years. I remember it like it was just yesterday, man. One day, Mom comes into my room with this big-ass box, and I'm like, what's that? And they're like, well, a few friends of ours or neighbors or whatnot told us that you would probably like this, so we rented it, and if you like it, just let us know, and we'll buy it for you. My gaming journey actually started with my parents, and my parents never played video games. They weren't into video games, stuff like that. They were just trying to, you know, just give their kid a little something extra to do, another way to have fun. I was a very outgoing kid or whatnot. You know, I played my sports, I went outside and played, I watched a lot of movies and stuff like that, and it was just another thing to add on to my entertainment list. So, again, I was very fortunate. I was very fortunate as a kid when it came down to these things. So, I had my hard times too. I made a video about that, but that's a whole other story. But the thing is, it all started with that Nintendo Entertainment System that my mom carried into my room that one day. That's how it all started. I think I even had the Atari beforehand, but I barely touched it. But it all started with that with the NES. And then when I saw a friend of mine for his birthday get the SNES, I'm like, there's a Super Nintendo. And the next thing you know, it's like year after year, I was almost begging my parents to get me that new console. And actually, to believe it or not, growing up, I have actually had almost every single console in existence. I kid you not. I'm actually, I'm very humbled to say that, because when kids had only one or two consoles at home at best, I had a shit ton of consoles because I was always a gamer. I was always a gaming enthusiast. The fun that I got out of playing games, no matter what kind of games they were, whether it was Mario, whether it was Donkey Kong, whether it was Sonic the Hedgehog, whether it was, I mean, anything at all, I was always stoked for that other game that was coming out, no matter what it was. And that's what got me into gaming in the first place. And it seemed to go really well with movies because that's another thing that I really enjoyed. So the big question I have to ask to you is, what got you into gaming in the first place? How did it all start for you? Because quite frankly, if we're going to waste our time with a game like Call of Duty that doesn't give a damn about their fan base, and then we got all this going on around us, guys, E3 is 24 to 36 hours away. Like, we got, like, on Saturday, which is like literally today, like early in the morning, later on, we're going to have something, first type of presentation going on. I don't remember what the hell it's called. Sorry. It's a little late or early or whatnot. So my brain is not fully functioning the way it should, but and then we got the Microsoft press conference or showcase or whatever it is on the very next day, along with Bethesda or whatnot. We've got announcements. We've got this partnership with Nintendo and Microsoft that is said to be leaked. Halo Infinite footage. God knows what other games are going to be coming out. Microsoft is buying everything and anything. Sony, I'm sure, has something up their sleeve. I mean, when you look at it from every single, and I'm not and I don't take sides. Sure, there are times where I have my preferences, but I have a reason to love every single company out there that makes games. I guarantee you, even if Sega was still making consoles after the Dreamcast, I would probably still have a Sega console because I grew up playing their games and they've had a significant impact on my childhood and even in my adult life. I mean, gaming is an amazing thing. Gaming is something that actually reduces the stress in your life as opposed to giving you stress, which is what Call of Duty is doing at this point, especially if you're a person that knows what the hell they're talking about and is seeing it from an expertise perspective when it comes down to it. Even the casuals at this point are not loving Call of Duty, at least traditional Call of Duty. It's been lowered to such a low standard. It's not even, I can't believe these guys are still making games in 2021 at this point, if you ask me. But Warzone is the only reason, and no disrespect to Battle Royale, but it's kind of poisoned other games to a certain extent. I mean, certain types of games, not every game or whatnot. I'm just ready for this hype for Battle Royale to go away, man, and it ain't going away because it's generating money. It's like, well, can't they stay on their side of the bed, so to speak, and just give us our side? But apparently Activision is not all about that. And why in the hell would you give up all these amazing things that gaming has to offer and is about to reveal to us in E3? Why would you give up something like that for Call of Duty? I mean, when Thunder made his latest video about him jumping ship or whatnot, or paraphrasing or whatnot, it's like, why? I mean, when you look at all the other types of fun you can have, the stress-free moments, the new memories you can create, not just the ones you grew up with like myself, but with new memories and stuff like that. I mean, it makes all the sense in the world for everybody that's been mainly on Call of Duty just to abandon it, because quite frankly, the fact is that Call of Duty has abandoned you, whether you are a casual player or not. Call of Duty has abandoned you, whether you want to admit it or not. It is the absolute truth. And if you're too blind to see it right now, you will eventually. If you're that casual to where you can't see what I see or a few of my other comrades, not just content creators, but just gamers in general, we can see. If you can't see it yet, it's only a matter of time before you do. And it's going to be absolutely upsetting. So, but the thing is, we have all these other games coming from both current gen and past gen as well, because of everything that's been going on with the pandemic and how it slowed everything down. And then you got the scalpers out there doing their thing that is making it harder for people like myself to get a new console, and people like yourselves that are interested in getting a new console or something like that, or whatever the deal is, or buying parts for the PC, you name it. Everybody's been affected in some way, shape, or form. But the thing is that ultimately there are so many different fun memories that we are going to create and that are going to be potentially better than ever. Like, if you look at what Microsoft is doing and what PlayStation is hopefully going to do, and Nintendo and everything like that, all the leaks, all the rumors and stuff like that, and all the different games, the different ways you can game, and how gaming itself is also becoming more mainstream, more social, more widely accepted. When I grew up, gaming was hardly accepted at all. And right now, if you're a badass at gaming, you're no longer seen as this freak anymore. Well, to a certain extent you still are, but not to the degree that you once were, especially since you can actually make money doing this. But even if you don't, even if you just love it as a habit, it's kind of like basketball. You like playing basketball, you enjoy it, that's fine, that's cool. There's more people to relate to you now more than ever. And gaming is becoming a part of that. And we're like reaching that other level, in my humble opinion. And there's a lot of exciting things to look forward to. I myself am excited about creating new memories, going back to my casual roots in terms of this channel, in terms of what I've done personally in Call of Duty, as a former Call of Duty commentator, I will say this. I've done pretty much everything that you can do. I mean, I'm not a gameplay channel, but back when I was uploading consistently with Call of Duty, which was probably maybe the first half of 2020 and before, or maybe the beginning of 2020 and before, when I was uploading consistently, or like, let's just say at the very latest, like by the end of 2019, in terms of gameplay, I mean, I've pretty much shown everything that there is to show. And again, I'm not a gameplay channel. I don't post 100 plus gameplays, every single commentary or anything like that. But I've done everything there is to do, and I've talked about everything that there is to talk about in Call of Duty. And Call of Duty is just not a positive experience anymore. Like I mentioned earlier, gaming is meant to be something that you enjoy and that you escape the horrors of life from. You use it as a tool to escape the horrors of life. Some people like to, let's say, do different things, let's say, smoke one, right? Other people like playing video games, or both. Whatever the deal is, or just to escape life, and the bullshit that happens to us in life, whether it's our professional life or whether it's, our personal life, or whatever the deal is. Gaming is used as a tool to entertain us and to take our minds off of it for a measly X amount of time. And Call of Duty simply is not providing that. It's given us another layer of stress. And it makes all the sense in the world, whether you're a content creator or a filthy casual, whatever you want to call yourself, to step the hell away from Call of Duty. You'll be doing yourself a great service by doing so. But anyway, guys, that's all I got for this one. Let me know down in the comments section. I hope you enjoyed this gameplay and the commentary. I'll catch you guys on the next one.